Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, and Seth Meyers react to ominous and weird Trump inauguration. The trio of late-night hosts also commented on Elon Musk's behavior, a real-life comic book villain, and big tech's VIP presence at the Capitol. Trump is selling the country to the highest bidder. President McCrib is back for a limited time. Only 4 years, said Jimmy Kimmel during his post-inauguration day Jimmy Kimmel Live show on Monday night. Today at noon Eastern, our long national nightmare was officially sworn another time. The second time, Kimmel continued. Donald Trump became the first convicted felon to be sworn in as President of the United States today. He's selling inauguration Bibles to celebrate. He launched a new meme coin over the weekend to the tune of some say $41 billion. He launched his own cryptocurrency days before he became president. I hope we all understand how crazy that is. The President of the United States, following in the footsteps of the Hawktua girl. When reacting to Trump's Inauguration Day events, the ABC late-night host began his monologue by quipping about the ceremony being moved indoors due to the cold. Harder for Melania to escape. Before moving on to First Lady Melania Trump's outfit, a goth Al Capone, and we found Carmen Sandiego, to Donald and Melania's almost kiss. I guess he didn't want to mess up his makeup. Kimmel pointed out that unlike Trump's first inauguration, respect was paid to tradition when it came to the peaceful exchange of power from the outgoing Biden administration to that of the incoming President Trump. However, Kamala Harris invited J.D. Vance to the vice president's residence at the Naval Observatory for a ceremonial humping of the Millard-Fillmore feud. He cracked about Vance. The late-night host went over who was in attendance, from Trump's family to former Vice President Mike Pence and the much-talked-about big tech billionaires who were seated in the second row during the first address, in front of Trump's cabinet members, state governors, and public servants. Many of the invited CEOs had donated $1 million to Trump's inauguration fund. In attendance were Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who has been assigned to lead the new Department of Government Efficiency, along with Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, Google's Sundar Pichai, and OpenAI's Sam Altman. Kimmel said there's a perfectly good explanation why they were in attendance. Trump is selling the country to the highest bidder. It really has been amazing to watch these powerful men who don't need to ever make another dollar in their lives, debasing themselves to suck up to this ridiculous person. But that's why they're billionaires, I guess. He then showed a clip of Trump during his speech vowing to put a flag on Mars and Musk's emphatic thumbs-up reaction. Elon needs a change of pants. Another rocket just exploded on launch, joked Kimmel, calling Musk a real-life comic book villain and adding that one day Elon Musk can be the biggest dork on 2 planets. With Trump planning to come to Los Angeles on Friday to survey the damage from the wildfires, Kimmel showed a clip of Trump addressing California's fire response during his speech. Trump said the fires were combated without a token of defense, and that some of the tech CEOs in attendance had lost their homes. That's interesting, Trump said. To that, Kimmel, who has shared his firsthand take on the fire devastation, said of Trump, "He always knows just what to say. By the way, none of the wealthy and powerful individuals in that room don't have a home any longer. They all have homes. They have lots of homes. Jeff Bezos is not living at his mother-in-law's right now." As Kimmel continued, he took jabs at Trump's second off-script address to the overflow crowd in the Capitol's Emancipation Hall, as well as Carrie Underwood's performance of America the Beautiful, which was hit with tech difficulties. He also pointed out how the crowd was wall-to-wall white people on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Based on the negative reaction from the crowd, the CBS late-night host acknowledged that unpleasant feelings abound. "If you don't like the jokes tonight, it's not our fault," the jokes wrote them. "Where do you begin? Off we go, first of all. How do you make sense of today? How did we get here?" He concluded that today the remembering begins as he launched into mocking Trump for moving his inauguration ceremony inside, "You weathercock," and noted the viral comparisons made online to Melania Trump's outfit. "Now we know why the brim is so big," he said of her hat and Trump's air kiss. Trump's inauguration crowd can now officially be called the smallest of all time, Colbert said, noting the 700-person capacity attendance inside the Capitol Rotunda.